Hello guys, what's up and welcome to today's trade recap from yesterday's trade from Monday, the start of the week, 7th of July. We had no news, which is amazing because, honestly, when we have no news, we have almost always pretty much clean price action. So let's just go over the conferences real quick. Before I show you my entry, I just want to show you that the past few days we were pretty overextended. And if I just draw in the equilibrium from this swing low to the swing high, we see that it's about time that market shows us a short, tiny correction here to the downside, because the past few days we were like literally only going up. So we were pretty bullish the entire time. To be honest, I was also searching for short setups the past few days last week, but I don't know, I was just having a bullish bias every single time, and as you can see, I was also correct. Trading the all-time high is not the easiest, but if you keep seeing bullish setups, just stick to your bias. So yeah, with that being said, as you can see, pre-market, I marked out high time frame highs on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, on the 50-minute highs and lows, marked them all out. And yeah, to be honest, my bias coming into market open was bullish. We were bullish on the 1 hour. We broke structure right here on the 1 hour. So I was bullish. And not only because we broke structure, because also I saw these relatively equal highs right here. This hourly high right here and this hourly high right here. Of course, the major liquidity was resting here underneath. Like this entire area here is full of liquidity. And it's just waiting to get taken out. The question is just, when will market finally do the correction? And yes, yesterday was the time where we finally took out some liquidities here from these low resistance lows. Unfortunately, my bias was bullish, and I was wrong, and I was trading to the upside. So let's just go over my confluences that were leading me into my entry. So as you can see, market opened here on the 15-minute. Market opened, and first immediately we swept out this 15-minute low right here, and I was so confident that we're gonna take out now these hourly liquidities up here that I immediately scaled down to the 1 minute, which was probably a mistake because, I mean, look at this. This is just waiting to get taken out. All these low resistance lows. There were 50-minute lows, 1 hourly lows, 4 hourly lows, everything stacked up in here. And I don't know why my bias was bullish for the day, but like thinking and looking back, this was huge short setup, to be honest. I don't know why I was bullish. Maybe I was just paying too much attention to these equal hourly highs right here. But yeah, nevertheless, I was scaling down on the 1 minute time frame after we swept out this 15-minute low, and I searched for further confluences. I'll show you them real quick. So my first confluence was that we broke structure after the sweep to the upside with this blue candle, and we formed a 1 minute fair value gap, bullish 1 minute fair value gap that we respected, and we also got a bullish reaction out of it with this blue candle right here. So I took off my entry directly off of this, stops underneath the low from the sweep, and then just target these high time frame equal highs, relatively equal highs that I wanted to get taken out. Unfortunately, after my entry, I was immediate in the drawdown, and we inversed this 1 minute fair value gap right here with this black candle. So I was like, okay, damn, we will definitely take out now these lows, questioning myself, why did I even enter a long trade? So yeah, I was pretty lucky that we got a reversal to the upside, and I decided to take my first take profit off of this market open high that we formed. This already gave me almost a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio right here. Took out half of my position right here, took out 50%, and then I got stopped out at break even because I moved my stops to break even. So this was the trade that I took. I mean, honestly, not the best trade. so lucky for me that I still took a small win out of this, to be honest. The real trade, let me show you the real trade setup, was off of this 15-minute fair value gap that we respected twice actually. Let me show you here. This 15-minute fair value gap, we respected twice, as you can see, wicked in with this 15-minute candle right here, and another time with this 15-minute candle right here. The only issue is that we didn't sweep any 15-minute highs, no manipulation, maybe a 5-minute high, I don't remember. Yes, we swept the 5-minute high that we formed. So we had technically a 15-minute fair value gap and 5-minute high set up, and then from there on you could have scaled down to the 1 minute if your bias was correct, unlike mine yesterday. And yeah, you could have entered off of this sweep from this 5-minute high here and the 15-minute fair value gap respect. You could have entered off of the breakout structure right here. This is the breakout structure right here, and then just target all these lows. And look what a beautiful trade this would have been. Damn, we took out all of these lows. Yeah, so unfortunately I didn't see this trade, I didn't see this setup. I was still bullish for the day. Obviously I was wrong, but still managed to get a decent win out of my trade, out of my long trade that I took. Let me put my trade in for you again, just to make it clear where my entry was. This was my entry. So yeah, this was my idea. I mean, maybe this week we will still take out these highs right here. Managed to close 50% of my position right here. As I said, got stopped out at break even. But this is also a good example when you are in a trade and you see that your bias wasn't correct, and you get a reversal, that you maybe move your TPs to a bit down and de-risk a little bit, because previously this was my take profit, my first take profit, but I just adjusted it because I saw damn, we inversed one of my confluences after my entry, and seeing all these low resistance lows right here, questioning myself why I even entered in a long trade, de-risked a little bit, adjusted my take profits, and still managed to take a small win out of this bad trade. So probably a good example of just trying to adapt even after you entered the trade, and don't be completely strict and be like, okay, now it needs to hit this take profit. No, please watch the market even after you enter the trade and try to adapt to it. Try to adjust as quickly and as efficient as possible, and don't be too strict. There is no strict strategy in this market, in my opinion. Otherwise, if you had strict confluence the entire time, you could have just programmed a bot and he would trade for you the entire time with 100% profit, 100% risk to reward ratio the entire time. So no, there is no strict strategy. It comes a lot down to market experience. How quickly can you adapt? How are you predicting the market in the right way just because you looked at the charts for I don't know how much time, for a long time, for a pretty long time. So don't just think that after you entered you need to leave and just hope for the best. No, please watch the trade and see how market is behaving, and maybe if it's necessary, like I showed you in this example right now, move your TPs, de-risk a little bit, and secure the profit. That's pretty important. So if it's one message that you get out of this video, then it's that you should be flexible at all costs, every time. Be as efficient as you can be, and don't hesitate to secure some profit if you're already up and you got a reversal after your initial trade idea got inversed. Because we, as I said, we inversed this 1 minute fair value gap right here with that black candle, and almost got stopped out. Luckily got the reversal, and then secured my profit. So please, please, please be flexible and be efficient when you are at the markets. With that being said, I appreciate you all. Hope you learned something from this video. I hope you take your notes, and see you guys in the next trade recap. I'm sorry if it was a bit windy in the background, but my AC is running and my ventilator is running constantly because it's super hot. And yeah, so sorry for the noise in the background the entire time. I hope it wasn't bothering you too much. So yeah, with that being said, see you in the next trade recap. Hope you guys stay healthy. Peace.